Once again, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all both here and on live stream to this exciting evening. I want to welcome all the rabbis who are here tonight, my fellow board members, past board chairs, our many supporters, and of course my family members who are here to celebrate and experience firsthand what I've been telling them is so special about Maharat and so inspiring about the 6 women graduating tonight and the 58 alumni who preceded them. Yes, that's our soon-to-be total. 64 women steeped in Torah values and halakha, equipped with pastoral, educational, and social-emotional leadership skills to inspire the Orthodox community and the Jewish community at large to feel more deeply engaged and connected to our rich tradition. I would also like to welcome the 4 recipients of our Emerging Scholars Award. Miriam Goldberger from SAR High School. Netta Haas from Beechwood High School, Ohio. Tamar Rosenfeld from Yeshivat Frisch, the recipient of the Ian Kajdan Zichrono Livracha Emerging Scholars Award, and Charlotte Naar from Moriah College in Sydney, Australia. Our inaugural recipient of the Maharat Global Emerging Scholars Award. The Emerging Scholars Award acknowledges 4 young women who have demonstrated impressive accomplishments in the Jewish community. This award supports their continued growth with the stipend towards their university or gap year education and the beginning of what we know will be a lifelong connection with Maharat's network of faculty, alumni, students, and prominent scholars. These young women represent the future of Maharat, and in many ways they lead me into exactly what I wish to share with you all tonight. A look at our future. What is emerging in Maharat's future? The answer is growth, traction, acceleration, excitement. Compared with other rabbinical schools that are challenged with decreasing applications, our admissions rates are up. Our student body has grown by 28% and our faculty by 43%. Our dollars are growing. Our budget has grown by 16% this year and by 45% over the past two years to keep up with our increasing student body and programming. And we are now operating with an over $4 million budget. We are no small startup anymore. And while such rapid growth might make some organizations nervous, thanks to the magical fundraising skills and vision of Rabbi Sarah Hurwitz, we have met this year's $300,000 goal for graduation, and we continue to bring in new and increased gifts from individual donors, multi-year donors, and foundations, down to our most recent gift just last week from the Aviv Foundation of $2.1 million over 3 years, ours and their largest grant. But we are not only growing in numbers, we are growing globally. Our students and alumni now come from 7 countries worldwide. We are growing in partnerships, both here and in Israel. And above all, we are growing in traction and momentum. We are growing more central in and integral to modern Orthodoxy. A recent study by Nishma shows that 69% of the modern Orthodox community agree that women should serve as clergy, up from 56% in 2017. The idea of a female Orthodox rabbi is something that all of us in this room have believed in for quite some time, often with much and still with some opposition. But the reality of female Orthodox rabbis is emerging, and we, Yeshivat Maharat, are its trailblazers. We are living in what has been called the golden age of women. Maharat is now privileged to be in the company of many organizations, efforts, and initiatives, all working to advance the role of women in Orthodoxy. organizations promoting Talmud study, writing, education, halakhic advising, you name it. The interest by women to find more central roles for themselves in Orthodox Judaism is palpable, and the modern Orthodox world is responding. And all of this says to me that our future is very bright. Orthodox women are pursuing many different paths of leadership, but it is only at Maharat where all of these avenues of women's advancement merge. We are where they all come together. At Maharat, we train women to be scholars, educators, writers, chaplains, Hillel and JCC directors. We empower women to launch their own Batei Midrash. We prepare women for pulpit positions, both in existing synagogues or in synagogues they build on their own. Maharat is where all of the possibilities for Orthodox women are interconnected and strengthened by one another. This is why we like to say Maharat is not simply a rabbinical school, it is a movement that offers women the full range of leadership possibility by taking them all the way to the finish line. And this is what we celebrate tonight, the finish line, ordination. But unlike the finish line of a marathon, the finish line tonight is also a starting line, a new beginning for the 6 graduates tonight as we send them off to share their Torah values and vision with the Jewish community. It is not an easy task. In his covenant and conversation on this week's portion, Shalach, Rabbi Jonathan Sachs shares a reflection of the Lubavitcher Rebbe on the sin of the spies. Their real fear, the Rebbe said, was not of failure, but of success. Success comes with new responsibilities, challenges, expectations, pressures. 10 of the 12 spies were afraid of what life in the real world in the land of Israel might entail after time in the wilderness. Becoming a rabbi is choosing to engage in the real world, to dedicate one's life to the Jewish people, to make difficult decisions, to inspire faith, to build bridges, and to build community. This finish line is the charge to go forward. It's the start of the real run. We have no doubt that all of the graduates tonight, together with all of our alumni and future students, will each make her own invaluable mark on the Jewish community and help build a brighter and better Jewish future. A big reason for the preparedness of our graduates tonight, the success of all of our alumni, and the commitment of our students is because of whom we are honoring tonight, Rabbi Jeff Fox. Our Rosh Yeshiva and Dean of Faculty. I have known Rabbi Jeff since our elementary school days, and it gives me great pleasure to wish him a mazel tov on this well-deserved honor. I now ask you all to turn your attention as we watch a video about our special honoree, after which we will welcome Leah Krakenowski, Maharat's first board chair and a close friend of Rabbi Jeff, to come forward and introduce our honoree.